Hi, it's me again. It's been a long time since I last posted here, but today I want to talk about the difference between a seamstress, a fashion designer, a pattern maker, and a tailor. There's been a lot of misunderstanding between these three faces in fashion designing. I'll start with a seamstress. A seamstress is somebody who basically makes seams, like piecing together the pieces of a pattern. Like if it's a skirt, you're joining the side seams, you are doing the hems, you're putting on the waistband. So that's a seamstress, somebody who basically makes seams. And a seamstress is quite different from a fashion designer. A seamstress basically uses needle and thread, either a hand needle or just the sewing machine, the industrial machine or electric machine, whatever sewing machine that they have available. And they use it to piece together different pieces of a garment. And the origins of seamstresses, I think, began with our mothers. The way they used to like put together our clothes when they are torn, like they'll do the hem, maybe it's come out, and then they'll just do the hemming stitches, or the side seams, maybe a part of the sleeve has come off, and then they'll sew it together, they sew it back together. That's basically what seamstress would do. And from that evolution of seamstresses, they evolved into being able to make clothes. Like seamstresses actually I would say they're the ones who do the seams, and there are different types of seams. If you're a fashion designer, you should know that there are different types of seams. There is the open seams, which you just stitch in the seams together and then you press them open, and then probably you can overlock the sides. There is a double stitched seam, which mostly you find on tough clothes, maybe like jeans jackets, leather jackets, and things like that. There's a French seam. A French seam is actually basically stitched twice. Like you stitch the first the first stitch line, and then you turn it over and stitch again. These are basically used for hiding the raw edges of especially flimsy materials, maybe the silks, the chiffons, the organzas. That would be a very good seam to use. And then there is the hemming stitch, of course, which is used for hemming the bottom of our dresses or our skirts or our trousers, just the bottom edge that can be used to turn it up and neaten it properly. What other seam have I forgotten? I think those are the ones I can think of basically on my head, but there are other various types of seaming. So that is what I would like to say about a seamstress. Next time I'll be able to address what a fashion designer is, and then later on I'll be able to address what a tailor is. Thank you for listening to me. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. Please like my video. You can share it to other fashion designers, other seamstresses, other people who are interested in fashion design, so they can able to learn what the differences between these two, these various aspects of the fashion world is. Thank you very much for listening to me. My name is Rose Were. You're welcome in my next episode.